Okay, let's dive in. We've all probably pictured this, right? Or maybe even lived it. You're home, relaxing, and bam, you hear it. That drip, drip, that suddenly sounds like a waterfall coming through your ceiling.
Or yeah, the toilet decides it wants to be a fountain. Suddenly it's overflowing, water everywhere, total nightmare.
Exactly. And these things, they never happen at like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, do they?
Never. It's always late nights, weekends, when getting help is tougher.
Which is why immediate action is so critical. You can't just wait.
Precisely. And that's really what we're focusing on today in this deep dive. We want to give you the quick version, the essentials. We've gone through this homeowner's guide, pulled out the absolute must-know stuff.
So like a shortcut to the crucial info.
Exactly. What to do fast when disaster strikes.
Yeah.
How to stop a bad situation from becoming, catastrophic water damage.
Okay, so let's get practical. Plumbing emergency hits, panic sets in. What does the guide say are the very first things you absolutely have to do?
Right, the guide breaks it down into 3 immediate actions.
Yeah.
First, and this sounds obvious,
Yeah.
but it's key, find the source.
Okay, where is the water actually coming from? Pipe, appliance.
Exactly. Is it the washing machine hose, under the sink, the
Yeah.
water heater? Pinpointing it helps you figure out what you're dealing with.
Makes sense. What's number 2?
Containment, grab buckets, towels, lots of towels, anything sturdy to stop the water from spreading further. A wet, dry vac if you have one.
Mop-up crew, basically.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes. And third, you need to be ready to shut off the water. That's often the game changer.
Yes. The main water shutoff, the guide really emphasizes this, doesn't it? Like, this is the big red button you need to know how to push.
It really is. It's fundamental. Knowing where your main shutoff valve is located and how it works, well, that's non-negotiable homeowner knowledge.
So how do you find it and operate it?
Okay, so usually it's where the main water pipe enters your house. Could be the basement, crawl space, maybe a utility closet near the front, outside near the meter sometimes too. You're typically looking for either a round handle, like a hose spigot that's a gate valve, turn it clockwise till it's tight,
Clockwise, okay.
or you might see a lever handle. That's
Yeah.
a ball valve. For that one, you just turn it a quarter turn so the lever is perpendicular across the pipe.
Perpendicular to the pipe. Got it. Knowing this before anything happens seems crucial.
Absolutely. It can literally stop a flood before it really starts.
Yeah.
It takes seconds if you know where to go.
Okay, moving from reacting to preparing. What about tools? Does the guide suggest having a specific emergency kit ready?
It does, yeah. A small dedicated kit, nothing too complicated, but essentials.
Like what?
Well, definitely an adjustable wrench. You'll need that for stubborn valves or maybe tightening a leaky fitting just a bit.
Right, the classic wrench.
Buckets, of course, and plenty of old towels or rags. A good flashlight or headlamp is key too, because these things love to happen in dark corners.
Oh, good point. Plumbing isn't usually out in the open.
Not usually, no. And the guide even mentions having some heavy-duty duct tape on hand.
Duct tape? Really? For plumbing?
Yeah, for like a very temporary patch on a tiny pinhole leak on a pipe, just until the plumber arrives. It won't hold much pressure, but it might slow a drip.
Okay, a temporary fix. Just having those few things nearby means you're not, like, scrambling in a panic.
Exactly. Seconds count.
Now, this is the part that really caught my eye in the summary, the cost of waiting. The guide warns that even a few hours delay can cost thousands. That sounds serious.
It is, and it's probably the most important warning. Water damage gets bad fast.
How fast are we talking?
Well, think about it. A small leak can soak drywall pretty quickly. Then it gets into floors, carpets, padding. Wood floors can buckle.
Oh,
And it's not just the stuff you see. Water seeps into the structure, the subfloor, behind walls. And the big hidden danger is mold.
right, mold.
Mold can start growing in just 24 to 48 hours in damp conditions. And getting rid of mold, that's expensive, specialized work, and it has health implications.
So a delay doesn't just mean more water cleanup. It means potentially huge structural repairs and mold remediation costs.
Absolutely. What could have been a simple plumbing repair bill suddenly balloons into thousands, maybe tens of thousands in restoration costs, plus, insurance headaches. Waiting is just incredibly costly.
Wow. Okay, so wrapping this up, what this really means for you listening right now is that this isn't just handy information. Knowing these few key things, the first actions, the main shutoff, having a basic kit, this could literally save your home from major damage.
That's the goal. It's about shifting from panic to preparedness. It's about empowerment, really. Think about the peace of mind you get knowing you're ready, knowing you have a plan and the basic tools.
Instead of that awful feeling of helplessness when water is just pouring in.
Exactly. So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. Don't wait for the emergency. Take, 10 minutes this weekend? Find that main valve, practice turning it, put those few tools together in a bucket.
A small investment of time for potentially huge savings and less stress later.
Precisely. Being prepared before it hits makes all the difference. You'll be very glad you did if the worst happens.